This feels weird, like sitting.
The only thing I don't like about this gen, it feels like you're sitting in like, oh my god, bro.
Because you have this one and you have the previous gen, which is the hatchback one, right?
Yeah, and then the Hawkeye.
And you
the
have
Hawkeye, you sit lower. The Hawkeye's in Wisconsin. The hatch is at Bruno's, and this one is here. I'm gonna have the Hawkeye soon. That should be here soon.
Dude,
I'll hit you up, so I want to make content on that.
I would love to.
Dude, I don't know if I'll let you drive that. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to hit. On the crazy map. I don't want to be on the crazy map because it just spins.
Really?
Dude, my cousins are like, bro, it's not even safe.
Oh look, there's a cop right there. No, I'm just making sure I can find your gears.
Oh yeah, they're different, huh?
It's hella different. I'm tried going to third. Yeah. And it kind of like threw me off a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little close.
This is close. These have the built-in shifter, like short shifters on.
Yeah, they
compared
do.
to like the regular WRX.
Yep. Yeah. You can get that as an option for the WRX.
Yeah. Well, I mean, stock STI, dude. Let's see. Where's your catch point? Is it like down low or up high?
Up high.
Oh yeah, I over-revved the shit out of that. Oh my god, dude. That was really high.
Yeah, and that's also because you think the clutch is heavy too, or it feels like it.
It feels heavy for me, dude. Dude, mine's light.
I need to feel it. When does yours catch?
Mine's like around in the middle. Yeah.
Is this one high? Yeah, right.
This one's a little high.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. I feel like I'm driving stick again for real. Time. It's because you know what it is.
You'll get used to it.
Your clutch kick, it's such a short. It's so short. Mine's pretty long. And your throttle is very, very sensitive.
Yeah.
It's very sensitive.
That's how they come stock.
Oh, dude, I would definitely have to get used to this. I think the one that took me by surprise was one of my friends' Saturn.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, guys? Late introduction, but welcome back to another video. We are going to be driving the stock STI, and yes, it's stock. There isn't really anything. There's nothing done to it, right? Nothing. So the reason why is I've never driven a stock STI. I've driven a full bolt-on E85 tuned hatchback STI, but that was also like years ago, and I was a lot more inexperienced with stick shift, so I didn't really want to push it that much. But with this one, like, dude, this is, oh, dude, yeah, that throttle response is very, very light, and it just wanted to go right there. Also,
send it.
I'm very used to front-wheel drive cars, so hopefully this, like, oh, dude, I love how much, like, you don't have any
blind spots.
Blind spots, dude.
Yeah.
Because I have a coupe.
I've never owned a two-door, other than the Miata, but that's out of the picture now.
Miata, like, that's a two-seater, dog. like, yeah, it's just a two-door, but like that's its own different jurisdiction with that shit. But dude, yeah, like this is, I've always had like a sweet spot for, oh look, the WRX. The newer gens. A lot of people don't like those. I feel like it's just because of the awkward color unmatching.
I'm so about them. They're okay.
My boy drove one, and even just riding passenger, it was very comfortable. Oh. It was very comfortable. It was the 2022 or the 2023, I can't remember. Actually, it was a random video we did without even like, everything was recorded on my iPhone. I didn't even like plan on it. We just went to go test drive one at Subaru, and he freaking loved it, but they were asking like 41 or 43.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's STI prices, and that's not an STI. It's like, nah.
But I will say, the motor, oh, rolled the clutch a little bit. The motor, the F824,
yeah,
it's been proven to be very, very, very power hungry. But dude, this feels so weird.
Why?
Because like, it's pretty smooth. Granted, it's stock.
Yeah.
But like, it's very, very, very smooth. The power delivery was like,
also linear.
Very linear, you know? Damn, dude, it's been such a long time since I haven't driven a front-wheel drive car. Every car review has always been a front-wheel drive, dude. You said you had 3 STIs, right?
Yeah.
So, you have the Hawkeye, you have the hatchback, and you have this one.
Yep.
What got you into Subarus this much?
It's funny. One of my friends, we'll go way back. when I was 16, 17, you know, in the era when, or at least for guys, you're looking for cars. I was gonna be a normal Camry guy, and one of my cousins went with his friend to go pick us up, and he had a 04 WRX tuned.
Oh.
And I was like, I heard the noises and stuff of the car, the exhaust, and I was like, bro, what do you have done to the car? Like, is something wrong with it?
Is something wrong with it?
This was before I was a car guy.
And this was years ago.
I was 16. I'm 29 now. So
okay.
yeah, I was like, dude, what the heck? And then it was this color too, World Rally Blue, 04 WRX.
Dude.
He had a downpipe, the Tomei exhaust, and just like a regular intake, and it was tuned, pro tuned, and it probably made, I don't know, 300, something like that.
And you know what's funny? Like the meme, how like your head gasket, the piston rings, like they're unreliable. Dude, every car has its own faults.
Yeah.
No matter what company it is, every car has its own faults. It's just a matter of the owner knowing what the limit is.
True, yeah.
You know, just same thing with like the 10th gens when people say, oh, you can't make 400 horsepower with it. I mean, you can, but it's not going to last.
Yeah. You
got to remember it's a 1.5 liter. And with these ones, like, because this has been what, the same motor in the STI for how many years?
Since 05 when the STI came out.
That's a very long time.
Yep. But yeah, that's what got me into cars. My cousin.
Oh, it goes down low.
That's when it picks up. Oh, it feels nice, passenger. Come on, let's go.
Dude.
Stock power, boys.
Stock felt fun. I see why people like driving these in the canyon stock. That was fun.
Damn. Not bad for the 305, they say.
That's they call it 305. Huh?
Yeah, they.
How much is this pushing at the wheel? Like 248, 250? Considering by the time it gets there,
250. It's 248 to 260, the highest.
Like
that's average on these cars. I've never been passenger before.
Dude, downshifting from 4th to 3rd, it just picked up.
Yeah.
And went. I'm sure like tuned, it's a completely different animal. But like stock, dude, this is a very, very fun car. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If I wasn't a Honda guy, I probably would be in depth with Subaru. Because I love Subarus. I've always loved them. I actually, comparing the Evos and the Subarus, I prefer the Subarus over the Evos all day, dude. Like, I just love how refined they are compared to the Evos, and like daily driving, like this is where I like being in. Like, this is comfortable. It definitely feels weird that the shifter's like all the way down here. I think that's like one thing that's throwing me off a little bit. But like, this is good.
All right, let's go.
Dude, I like this. I really like this.
That's so nice, man.
Next video, selling 10th gen for a Subaru. This is really fun, dude. I really like how Subaru made these STIs. Like I said earlier in the video, dude, I do not remember how the hatchback was when I driven it. It was my boy Hymus from high school, dude. Like,
wow.
So it's been a long time. Because like you're selling this car, right?
Yeah.
So
that's one thing I would.
I mean, when you have 3 STIs, you really need to do all 3.
No. It was just fun testing out the different, like what new updates they did, and all of them drive completely different, by the way.
So stock for stock, which one's your favorite?
It's funny, the Hawkeye I got when I was like 19. It probably I remember the first mod I ever did was a boost gauge, and it was AM, and I got it done at Subaru. And they did it for me, and they were like, "Oh, nice." Yeah, I know. I had a guy that worked there in the back that used to be my friend, so he installed it at the mechanic back there. And he's like, "Oh yeah, we got you, man." And they installed that, and that one made a 14.5 on redline. So to me it felt fast, but because I was like one of the fast cars that I've owned at the time, and then once I stepped up to the hatchback, like 5 years later. The hatchback was more fun. Yeah.
And then when you drove this one, you're just like...
This one feels more like what does this feel like? It feels like an STI, obviously, but it's just... It feels bigger and bulkier. Since I've came from 06 STI, it feels so like more smaller inside and reduced, and you're just like in your own little bubble in the car. It feels more race car-like, to be honest.
In the Hawkeye?
Yeah.
I can see that. I mean, it looks more aggressive, if I'm being honest.
What's your favorite generation on them?
On these ones?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm a huge sucker for hatchbacks.
Oh, okay.
I really like how the hatchback looks. I feel like it's right in the middle. It's not too aggressive, but it's not like over the top, you know?
That's so, and it's funny too, people, if you don't know what you're looking at, you just think it's a normal hatchback car.
Yeah. Dude, but like, back to like how this car feels, I'm not even driving that quick. I'm really not. I'm not gonna tell you if I'm going, but it's, dude, this car is very, very comfortable. I'm very confident in this freaking car. Hold on. I'm very confident in this car when going around corners and stuff. You know, more confident than in my SI. With the proper like suspension tuning and handling mods in general.
Yeah.
This car will eat up the canyons like nothing. Even
with stock power.
With stock power, yes, you are correct. I used to follow a couple guys on Instagram who would race these cars on stock power.
You can have fun here. Throw it down.
I gotta remember it's not my what's it called, power curve. But even so, dude, like, all-wheel drive, this feels so good. I feel like I'm driving on rails. I'm very familiar with these roads too.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, dude. I used to come here all the time when I had my 8th gen.
This is like, yeah.
I came less when I was in my 10th gen, only because I started working more. Like, I know this one, I never floored around it because people are stupid.
Talking about that.
These cars, people know what they're doing here.
Oh, yeah. Downshifted.
I gotta get used to your power curve, dude. Yeah, dude, I feel like third gear is like the sweet spot with these cars. I've noticed, like, just by driving this, like, right there, dude, third gear, it wants to just keep going.
That's the best gear, probably, for stock. The best gear for bigger turbo, fourth. Oof.
Is it?
Yeah.
Dude, that was fun. Dude, honestly, man, if I had an infinite money glitch, and STI will definitely be on the top of the to-do list right there, dog. I love Hondas. I love how they are. But something about these STIs they're just, when done right, dude, they just, look at that, an ST.
Another one.
What's up with all these, like, cars going here? Look at them, Miata.
Dude, what the heck, bro?
Oh, shit,
Today's the day to go out and have fun.
Today's the day to go out and have fun, man.
The first. Let's go.
Dude, the fact that, like, I know it's because it's stock power, but the fact that, like, it just hooked at redline from first, that was fun. That was fun.
First gear is one of my favorite gears, even though it's just like literally.
Dude, I've probably only gone and like redlined it in my first gear maybe a couple times.
Well, I mean, it just spins.
Yeah. When you throw mods on this motor, how much tuning is needed? Like, I heard, and like, correct me if I'm wrong, and like but I heard that every little thing you do, you have to get it tuned.
These cars are sensitive.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. No, because that's what everyone says. Like, even like an intake, you need to get it tuned. The downpipe, you need to get it tuned. Like,
it's highly recommended, because that's why people that don't have these cars typically, they mess them up.
Yeah, that's the way.
Damn, how nice. Yeah, they're like they're not really familiar with the platform.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, my friend that has this other car did it. Why can't I do it? So they go and do it, and then 2 months later the car's knocking. So.
How much can the stock motor hold?
Well, I'm gonna say this because I've done it. The Hawkeye that I still own it, just not in the States right now, but I had a downpipe, intake, and a bigger top mount intercooler with injectors. I think they're the 1050X's and a 450 Walbro fuel pump on E85. I made like 405 wheel on a Cop 20G. It had a Cop 20G too.
Wow.
And I beat the hell out of that car for 2.5 years. And then I got tired of the power and I drove it all the way to Wisconsin. and it's been there for 3 years.
Yeah, dude, driving this car was actually very, very, very fun. Like, I can't believe how much fun I actually had driving a stock STI. I can only imagine how your other two are, you know? So
You'll see them soon.
I would really love to see how those are, even just driving passenger, bro. Like, that's fun. But yeah, I mean, just like how Javi mentioned, this car's for sale. So if you guys want to hit him up and get something going with it, man, I'll leave his Instagram right over here. That way you guys can hit him up, because you have it on sale right now, right?
Yeah, it's on Facebook Marketplace.
Okay, cool. So like, and then also, guys, we're also just testing out the DGA mic stuff and all that. So
Those are nice, man.
These are cool, dude. These are actually very, very, very cool and very convenient. So, and so, guys, like, I know it wasn't your typical like full bolt-on experience and whatnot, but like, I really, really wanted to drive this car. And now that I driven it stock, it gave me a different perspective and a different enjoyment on something other than Hondas. You know, like, I love Hondas, but dude, driving something else on the channel is probably something I want to keep doing more often. That way we can have a different variety, especially on the channel. Plus, it's a lot cheaper doing car reviews than it is building a car. So, like,
big time,
it's
man.
so much cheaper. You guys have no idea. Like, I would love to get more races for you guys. I would love to get more car parts going for you guys. I would love to get another build going, but this is probably, this and like those informative videos that I do from time to time are probably the best things I can do that help me budget-wise and time-wise, because I have a kid. So I can't always be going out and driving to LA and stuff. Trust me, that's pretty much it. But
thank you for having me on the channel, by the way, man. I appreciate it.
No, man, thank you, dude. And I cannot wait to see your other build so you can see how that one is,
yeah,
dude.
For sure, you'll hear about it, man. You'll see.
Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in another video. You guys have a good day. Peace.